This is Susie. Susie needs help with her work and career choices. She has tried the usual methods, but she didn't get the answers or results she'd hoped for. She would like to be able to explore her options in an open environment using what-if scenarios. She is hoping to discover some new ideas and creative combinations that would match her skills, interests, and passions with real-world opportunities. Susie discovered a system that will let her try some different career choices and tell her the likely impacts. It needs her input to set up a personal profile using an available template that will gather information from any source she selects, plus her additions. This is the start of her profile and personal map, or PMAP. Susie imports available information and adds other data to build her basic profile. Susie enhances her profile to include more of her skills, her interests, and even her passions. Other data may come from aptitude evaluations and personality profiles. Susie extends her profile to include her goals and objectives, including both work-specific and more general goals. She uses a tool to merge all of her information into a standard format, her personal map, or PMAP. As part of the career guidance system, Susie obtains a comparison tool which will compare her PMAP to a large amount of shared information about others in careers or transitions. The tool looks for characteristics that match with hers in some significant way. Susie sets up and runs the comparison tool to produce a set of matches, the quality of each match, and other useful information. It also identifies any apparent data anomalies or odd inputs that might be affecting the results. It summarizes how well she fits into her target career areas and suggests actions which could improve her opportunities. Susie modifies her PMAP information based on the initial comparison results, including correcting a few errors and adding a few data items. Applying her modified PMAP information, Susie reruns the comparison tool and reviews the results. Since it's simple to adjust her input data and rerun the tool, she repeats the process several times until she's comfortable that her inputs are correct and the results make sense. Susie takes a bit more time to fully review the comparison results and assess whether she has a solid foundation for moving forward with her career choices. In this case, she wants to experiment with some atypical career options. Since the comparison tool may not be able to help, she decides to try the simulation tool provided by the career guidance system. Susie obtains the simulation tool, which verifies that her PMAP is compatible and sufficiently complete to generate useful simulation results. She decides to have the tool modify a few values over a specified range and repeat the simulation to generate statistics for her to review. Susie starts the simulation tool and lets it run through the full set of variations, progressively building up the set of results. Susie again modifies her PMAP, this time tweaking her set of objectives to see how the results might be affected. Susie reruns the simulation tool using her modified PMAP and sees interesting changes to the results that tell her a refocused set of objectives might indeed pay off for her. She proceeds to change some other simulation values and rerun the tool to build up her confidence in the results. She also checks for any parameters which are more sensitive to change and thus have a larger impact on the results. As a final step, Susie uses the big picture evaluation tool to summarize her results from both the comparison and simulation tools, the interesting results generated by her modification of input and tool values, and a higher level assessment of how her results could be best interpreted to support her career choices. A set of relevant resources is also provided by the tool. Finally, she is able to save her complete data set with inputs, configurations, and results to make later updates quick and easy.